My name's Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for The Flash. And this is episode 17, titled Tricksters, which I would have to say this is one of the episodes that I've been most excited for this season. Because in this episode, we get introduction for the Trickster. Or, not the original Trickster, but seemed to be a copycat, which they go to the original one to get some advice on tracking this guy down. And it's none other than the great Mark Hamill himself, which I'm a big Mark Hamill fan when it comes to his voice work as the Joker. Because to me, one of the best Jokers out there. But yeah, pretty much reprising the same role from the original Flash series, kind of showing a little bit of continuity in sort of that way, because of, you know, like he was around 20 years ago. Yeah, but it ends up being all a big trick. They were both working together. Yeah, but also in this episode was the first time that Barry was able to phase through solid objects thanks to Wells himself speaking from experience himself. Yeah, but also in the episode, you know, we kind of see a little bit of backstory on Wells, or shall I just say, Reverse Flash. You know, like after the fight with Barry, which yeah, I'm not going to get into those type of details, but I have to say, I never would have expected that. Just say that much. But by the end of the episode, both Joe and Barry tell Eddie the truth, so that you know, have a third guy in another guy in the police department to kind of, you know, keep Iris in the dark for now. But that's pretty much it for the episode. Like I said before, I've been very excited for this episode for the fact that we see Mark Hamill come back. You know, like I've said before, I never watched the original Flash series, but I'm a huge fan of Mark Hamill's voice work. I mean, his Joker is amazing. I mean, to be honest, he's one of the best Jokers of all time, in my personal opinion. And I think it would be just so cool to one day see him just dress up as the Joker, doing his voice. It'd just be so amazing. But, you know, one thing I did notice in this episode, I'm not sure if this was accidental or was on purpose. It seemed like when he was telling the younger Trickster that he was his father, it kind of made me think of, you know, the big quote from Star Wars. You know, the one where that Darth Vader told Luke that he's his father. I don't know if this was an exact reference to that, or it was just a weird coincidence. But either way, I thought that was very, very cool. Yeah, but definitely looking forward to seeing where the rest of this season left off. Which, you know, I kind of don't understand the trailer that they showed at the very end instead of doing a promo for next week, because of the fact that this was the same trailer shown at an event that was like saying what all was going to happen, and it's like jam-packed of spoilers for those future episodes. I mean, it was before Barry did the time travel stuff. It was before we saw our current weather wizard. Let's just say that. So, yeah. So I thought that was a very weird choice to show it at the end, because in a way it kind of spoils what's probably going to be spoiling what's going to happen in a future Arrow episode. But definitely looking at seeing where the rest of this season leads up to, because this is a very, very great show, and for a new show at that. But that's pretty much my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. And also, I read today that we got a new casting for the Suicide Squad movie, which we have Scott Eastwood, son of Clint Eastwood, has been cast as Steve Trevor, which Steve will also be in the future Wonder Woman solo film. So, yeah, I thought that was a very interesting pick. And for those of you who are wondering who he is, he was previously in the last Texas Chainsaw movie. He was like one of the cops in there. But, hey, whatever works. But, just let me know your thoughts on those two things. And also be on the lookout for my review for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and also for Arrow later this week. And as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.